The 6-year pause. This is a Climate Craze State of the Climate report for February 2022. Overall, things are looking pretty good. NASA says the increasing carbon dioxide is primarily responsible for greening of the Earth. No wonder commercial greenhouse growers routinely use carbon dioxide enrichment, supplying as much as 3 times the CO2 levels as seen in our atmosphere. Oxford University data shows world food crops are steadily rising, while world famines are steadily falling. Both of these positive trends help explain why our climatic optimum is responsible for the doubling of life expectancy over the last 250 years. And let's not forget that severe weather trends are also in phase with our optimal climate. Major tornadoes are decreasing. Major hurricanes are also decreasing. And we are now in a temperature pause. More importantly, it's a 6-year pause. This graph shows 2 different temperature sources. The NOAA data are plotted in red, and the UAH, or University of Alabama at Huntsville, satellite data are plotted in blue. Both temperature sources report temperature anomalies in degrees Celsius. The NOAA data appear to be higher than the satellite data, but this is only because they use different anomaly baseline periods. The important thing to note is that they both reflect the same temperature trend, a 6-year pause. So the big question is, why the pause? For many years, the mainstream media says carbon dioxide controls the climate. So let's take a look. Here's the same pause temperatures, and now overlaid in a black line is the corresponding carbon dioxide or CO2 data. I don't know what you see, but I don't see any pause in CO2 levels. In fact, CO2 just keeps trucking upwards, and it's oblivious to media demands. What we do see is data, and this is what the media refuses to show: pure, unfiltered data. More importantly, this data clearly demonstrate why the climate models keep getting it wrong. The models keep getting it wrong because of their fantasy obsession over CO2 as a control knob, which of course the data shows otherwise. This obsession has been going on for over 30 years, and still, the models consistently fail the reality test. The current 6-year pause and numerous past temperature dips and pauses clearly show that our climate is controlled by more powerful forces, such as solar changes and volcanic events. While many fantasize over CO2's powers, no one has ever proven that CO2 changed any climate. However, science can prove that CO2 enhances our ecosystem as it makes the Earth greener, which enables greater food production, and that helps sustain a healthy global population. And for these reasons alone, more CO2 is very good for the Earth, for CO2 is the breath of life on Earth, because we, and all life on Earth, is carbon-based. We should welcome today's climatic optimum, not fear it. History shows us that past civilizations thrived when Earth was warmer, such as during the medieval, Roman, and Minoan climates, which were successively warmer than today. Those past climatic optimums had much lower CO2 levels than we currently have. Just imagine how much greater those civilizations could have been if they had more CO2 to enhance their ecosystems.